Let's get our lives together for 2024. We are going to declutter my space because a cluttered space equals a cluttered mind, and cluttered minds don't pursue goals. I'll talk about my new reset routine, and I have a Notion dashboard for 2024 that will help me maintain and track all of my goals that I will walk you through. Let's get into it. 2024 is right around the corner, and we are getting our life together. First things up, decluttering. There are three main areas that I have to declutter because they have been driving me crazy, but I just live with it. I haven't actually gone for it. Number one, my dresser. So normally I just shove this stuff into the drawers, but I'm gonna actually go through everything and make a donation/trash pile. So all of these three drawers that I have are full of clothes. The top one, socks and underwear, just like your day-to-day stuff. The bottom two are just filled with random things that I sort of wear, that I sort of like, that I might wear one day. And then most of my other clothes are just hung up on my clothing rack that I have out here. These were my favorite jeans. I'm gonna see if I can try to fix these. Maybe I'll try to get a patch or something, because I love these. I know I wear some of these things like once or twice a year. I haven't worn this sweater probably in months. I'm like a thrifting kick where anything that I want to buy is going to be thrifted secondhand. Whether it's like home decor, clothes, I'm going to try my best to do it secondhand. And so anything that I give away right now, I will either have to replace, but it's like I don't even wear this and I have so many sweaters. So yeah. Answer my own question. The next thing is this TV stand. I have these like three cubby holes that I just tuck things everywhere because it's like, oh, cleaning up, just move something from a desk into the little cubby hole so that it looks clean. But just stuff accumulates so easily. But yeah, we're gonna quickly organize this. We're gonna take everything out. We're gonna sort it into piles of keep and trash. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is my desk drawers. So once again, these things just accumulate. It's like, oh, I got something. And you know what I can do? Open it, throw it in, and no one's the wiser. And until it's too full that I can't actually close it because I have too much junk in it. It looks beautiful and organized and nice. Now that I've decluttered, my new reset routine
is very simple. I am going to be doing 15-minute tidies every single evening because my whole point of 2024 is to be relentless, to pursue my dreams, to be productive, just go for it. Okay, I am 29 years old. I'm turning 30 in 2024. And so I really just want this year to be a year of just going for it. And so my 15-minute tidies, I have it set on my phone. It's an alarm. It'll pop up every single evening for 15 minutes. I just have to tidy. I don't have any like must completes. It's just what needs to be tidied. Reset my desk so that when I wake up, I can just have a nice clean slate. Any laundry that I haven't done because I hate doing laundry, quickly fold it, put it away. And I've been doing this not consistently yet. January we're building up to it, okay? We've done it a handful of times every single week, and we're building up. Ideally in January, we are going to do it every single night and truly prioritize this because we are a product of our surroundings.
These 15-minute tidies are designed to just maintain my space so that I can have my goals, my systems at top of mind. The next item in my reset routine is making everything just tiny, small steps that are super manageable, because small, tiny things will accumulate over time to lead to big results. And then lastly, one of the things that I use is the Pomodoro technique. So for those of you who don't know what the Pomodoro technique is, it's a time management system where you set a timer for 25 minutes. I use the Flow app, which you can check out here. So you pick one task for 25 minutes and you just focus on that one thing. When you are mindful about how you spend your time and you're like, hey, I need to get this one thing done. I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes and I'm going to just focus on that one thing. You're going to see yourself being more productive, actually achieving things, finishing tasks, checking them off your list. And that feels good. I love a good check mark. Next is our Notion planner. And we are starting off at my Notion dashboard. So I have a cute little cupcake as my emoji because it's adorable. So basically the one column is my daily intentions and then my monthly intentions, because I want something where I can go in and just pick a few words that are going to describe my day and then also be able to read what my priorities are for the month. And then we move over to my actual tasks. So I have a business to-do list and a personal to-do list because I am a multi-passionate creative and I always just have so many ideas on the go that I need to have business and personal in order to just feel like I'm accomplishing enough in all of the facets of my life. I have a cute little vision board that I made in Canva. It's kind of like a small, tiny little snapshot of what I want. And then down the column is my dashboard. So this is linked to other pages. And as we scroll, I have a planner. I don't really know how I'm going to use this planner just yet. And I think I'm going to do it with daily intentions because I do want to, at the end of every night, sit and really just be kind of in the moment. And then at the end, the bottom, I have a morning and a night routine list that I will try to implement as often as I can. So next on my list is my 2024 planner. So this is where I've broken down my big goals. So I have my goals under my business, finances, and personal. Below, I do have it broken down into quarters, but I'm only filling it out one quarter at a time. So I know what I want to accomplish between January and March, so the first 3 months of the year. And then also I have a year in review. And so I actually watched a YouTube video by another creator who I'll put on the screen and I'll link the video down below, who had something like this. I just kind of recreated it and kind of made it my own. But basically every single month I want to go in, I want to document where I started on YouTube, my growth, my personal goals, and just the books that I've read. I want to be intentional about the books that I read this year. So far this year I have read, let's go into the Kindle app. This is going to be dangerous. I've read 210 books and my goal was 250, but last year I read 220 some. And I know people are kind of weird about how many books people read, but the thing is, I read at the detriment to myself. I will read for 4 or 5 hours and just ignore life and goals and things that I want to actually accomplish. And then also I read so fast and I kind of just skip through things. And I couldn't tell you some of the authors' names or the titles of the books, or after I'm done reading it goes out 1 year or in 1 year and out the other. And I don't really actually comprehend what's happening other than just being in the moment while I'm reading. But the one thing about me is that I don't really rate books for other people. I rate books based on vibes and my mood. Okay, I will give a book a 5-star. The writing could be absolute garbage, but I giggled. It made me hee hee ha ha. 5 stars. I've also DNF'd a book because the 2 main characters kissed way too early and it didn't seem natural. Gone. It depends also on my mood. If I'm starting your book or I'm starting any book and I already had a shitty day and like one thing gives me the ick, DNF. Move on to the next one. I use Kindle Unlimited, by the way. And so I can't rate books being like, this is a 5-star book, this is a 1-star book, just because I was annoyed at one itty bitty thing that I read because of my mood. But I truly want to be more intentional with understanding like who the author is, what they stand for, and actually like recalling the books that I read. Like I could swipe through all 210 books that I have in this and vaguely, obviously the last couple because I've read these in the last few days, but vaguely recall like what happened in them. What I read, the author, and the category. So romance, nonfiction, Omegaverse, whatever. And then lastly, memories. So I want to truly just kind of document, like be in the moment. So at the end of the month, let's do a quick recap. What were a few things that happened? Next up is my video planner. This is very straightforward. It's my YouTube content ideas. So I have my list. I also have a calendar, and then I also have my YouTube shorts list as well, because I do want to prioritize YouTube shorts in 2024, which you will see more of that as we get into the new year. So, and then I also have a writing tracker, which it's just basically there for me to track what projects I'm working on and what I'm editing. So I have 2 projects usually on the go at once where I'm editing, and my goal is to edit every day. I've been slacking on this. 2024, I'm going to edit this full novel. It is going to be done. Okay, it's gonna be done. I still like to allow my creative juices to flow, you know? So if there's a new novel idea that I have, I'm gonna jump on it, okay? And that's what that writing tracker is for. And then the next thing that I have is, so my nutrition and exercise is quite in depth, and this is something new that I'm going to be doing. So I have my exercise just kind of gallery where I want to showcase kind of what I've done, document how it went, link to the YouTube video, and just really see where I started and then where I'm going to be in a year. And then next I am tracking my cycle. So this is called cycle syncing, where you essentially obviously track your cycle. So if you don't know, there are 4 phases: menstrual, follicular, ovulation, and luteal. So those are the 4 phases in your cycle, and each of these 4 you could prioritize different exercise and different food to really help you just feel better, have more energy, and just understand kind of your body. And this is something that I have been looking into. I've been tracking my cycle for about 2 years now, just because I didn't learn the 4 phases of my cycle until I was in like my mid-20s. We're not taught these words or these phrases or what it actually means with our bodies as women or people who menstruate. And so I really want to dive into having exercise goals for each of my phases, as well as recipes that are filled with ingredients that will just make me feel better. And truly, there are a lot of foods that overlap within each phase. So it's not like I'm sticking to like a really strict diet while I'm menstruating, or when I'm in my luteal phase, I'll do this. But I do genuinely think that there are foods that we could prioritize in order to just help our body, because I am a different person each week, okay? In a 28, 30-day cycle, I am a different person each week. So we'll see how this goes. I haven't started it yet, so I take time to like warm up to things and actually get things going into the process. But next week we are going into the follicular phase, which is the happy-go-lucky sunshine rainbows. I'm so excited. Phase. And that's a great way to start the new year, to be honest. But be in mind, if you are also in the follicular phase, in about 10 days, you're going to be going into your luteal phase, which is when where you're going downhill. So if you're trying to start or maybe you're in your luteal phase right now and you do not want to start or set goals, you're not going to have the energy. You're in a different phase. So it'll just be so good. It'll be so good. So the next thing on here is body care. Now, I actually came up with this after I read the Pinterest 2024 trends, and one of the trends is body care, which is essentially caring for your whole body. So this is very basic. I just have the minimal like list of things that I want to do, but essentially it is taking care of my body head to toe. You can see here, I have to read the screen. Hair oil, and just taking care of my hair, because I literally do nothing with this. Shampoo, condition, brush, maybe hair dry and straighten, but I don't put any product in it. I get really greasy sometimes and I don't like it. And then we move into the next one, which is my scalp. I have a very dry scalp. Okay, it goes in phases. Maybe it's related to my cycle, I don't know. But I really want to get to like an exfoliator, and then even going into maybe I don't know, some hair salons have like scalp, what are they called? I don't know, they basically like steam and clean your scalp, right? I want to do one of those. Skincare, that's kind of the regular skincare that I've already been doing, which is like just exfoliating skincare products. That's what we're used to, right? Our regular skincare. Oral health. So I don't floss, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't floss. I've just never gotten into the habit, but I really want to take care of my oral health. And I brush my teeth, I use mouthwash, I do the basic of the basic, but I feel like there's more that I could do in actually like preventing my cavities and really taking care of my teeth, right? We want to keep these bad boys. And then lastly, just full body, exfoliate, moisturize, body oils, and just like feel good overall in the skin that I have. This Notion part is very basic because I kind of just threw it together with what I want, so it will slowly evolve as we go. And then lastly, we have my business planner. So like I said at the beginning, I'm a multi-passionate creative, so I have multiple ideas. One thing is that I'm currently running a business with my sister called Sunkissed Solutions. We help spray tan artists market their business through social media. So this is kind of all of my content, the content ideas, the goals we have, and it's all just in one place. And so then this second part, it's a business idea that I have that I'm going to be launching in the new year, which essentially it's for authors and people who actually want to finish writing their first draft. But you're also multi-passionate and you have 127 ideas and you struggle with time management. I'm really excited for it. But that is my Notion dashboard for 2024. It has a lot of things going on. If you guys want templates or if you want a more in-depth tutorial, just comment that down below. Just comment Notion template and I will try to put one together that doesn't have like all of my stuff in it, but it'll just kind of have the template version. I love Notion. I play around with it all the time. I have different dashboards. I do different things with it but this one for 2024 is kind of like my most like robust one that I have all of my ideas and things in place. I love it so much. That is my Notion too. Lastly is, here's some motivation, just in general. I have my 2024 glow up here where I go through 5 things that can help you glow up for 2024. And I thoroughly love this video because we dive into a few things that most people don't think of when it comes into glowing up, about your identity and your limitations and understanding where you are right now, who you want to become. And here are 2 things that I want you to take into January 2024 with you. Number 1, you are not going to change your life on January 1st. It is going to be an accumulation of the small itty bitty tasks, the habits that you build every single day. And the second thing I want you to take into 2024 is that every single day is a new day. You have 365 chances to do something. So if you miss a day, that's 364 days. If you miss 2 days, guess what? That's 363 days of trying something again. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, and if you can subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. All of 2024, my goal is to post 2 long-form videos every single week for your enjoyment. Let's make 2024 a good year. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!